You won't believe this love story starts in a sewer, not a metaphorical sewer, a literal underground drainage pipe in Medellin, Colombia. And before you picture a horror movie, think again, because what these two built down there might just be the most unexpected, heart-shaking, joy-punching transformation you'll ever hear about. Let's dive into fact 1, the twist that changes the whole story. Maria and Miguel didn't end up living underground because it was quirky or minimalist aesthetic. They met on the streets, both battling addiction in one of the most violent drug-ridden regions on Earth. They had nothing, no home, no help, no plan, just survival. But here's the hook. Love shows up in the most uncomfortable places, even next to a gutter. Now on to fact 2, the decision that turned rock bottom into a foundation. With zero money and nowhere to sleep, they found shelter in a sewer opening. Most people would call it disgusting. To them, it was safer than the streets. They cleaned it, patched leaks, and blocked cold winds. And just when you think that's wild, wait for the part where they start decorating. Fact 3. Their sewer suite didn't stay a hole in the ground. They made it a home. They added a mattress, a stove, decorations, and plastic walls to keep out rain. Maria even used flowers to brighten their entrance. They treated the space the way most of us treat our living room, minus the overpriced throw pillows from Target. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear how it changed their lives. Fact 4 hits hard. Living underground helped them escape their addictions. With fewer people offering drugs and fewer distractions, they focused on staying clean. The sewer became their rehab, their safe zone, their restart button. Who knew the road to recovery sometimes runs straight through a drainage pipe? Fact 5 proves happiness isn't about square footage or fancy kitchens. Maria and Miguel don't own a TV, fridge, or closet space, but they smile more than people who complain about slow Wi-Fi and broken phone charger. They don't have luxuries, and yet they live with a peace most millionaires pay therapists to find. Speaking of peace, this next fact might shock your interior designer. Fact 6. They call it their private paradise. Their words, not mine. They painted the walls, set up spiritual symbols, and treat the space like a sanctuary. The tunnel that once symbolized poverty now symbolizes freedom and love. They're proud of it, protective of it, and grateful for it. Which leads us to the truth no one expects. Fact 7. You can never judge happiness by someone's postal address. People with mansions can feel empty, while a couple in a sewer can feel complete. Comfort isn't concrete, and peace doesn't come with plumbing. Maria and Miguel found purpose not by climbing up to luxury, but by building meaning where nobody else would even look. So here's fact 8, the one we all need to sit with. Their story isn't about pity. It's proof that your life isn't defined by where you start or where you sleep, only by the choices you make when everything seems impossible. They chose love. They chose sobriety. They chose a life together. And they made a sewer feel like home. That's transformation. If stories like this hit you right in the heart and refill your hope meter, then stick around. Subscribe, drop a comment with a "if you believe happiness can bloom anywhere," and tell me what's one thing in your life you want to transform next. Because you never know, your breakthrough might be hiding in the last place you'd ever think to look.